Hi there, Vic, also known as VJ here again. Thanks again for tuning in to Confirm Lunacy. I hope you noticed my t-shirt today because we are talking about a cause today. But first, I'd like to ask you a question. It's kind of a joke here. What do you call a one-legged girl? Eileen. I know that sucks. What do you call a one-legged girl in Japan? Irene. Okay, enough of that stuff. Okay, and I'm not going to turn Japanese right now because it just wouldn't be appropriate. Okay, what I'm talking about to you today, or that is why I came here to talk to you today, is because recently here in the valley, my valley, the Bitterroot Valley, we had a picnic called the Creamery Picnic. And it's an old tradition here. It's a family thing. And I went there, me, mind you. And to be honest with you, I was in a wheelchair because I can't walk for long distances and that can really mess with me. So what I did is I went down to the main highway with my wheelchair and I actually hitchhiked to Stevensville, which is, what, 20 miles away. And we're talking about a small town and small highway. Anyhow, I got a ride there, very hot, and I got this Stevensville, or Steva as we call it, and went there, and I didn't see any of my people, none of my people from the for the petition, and none of the MTCIA people were there. That's Montana Cannabis Industry Association, just in case you were wondering. Anyhow, nobody was there, and I'm freaking out, and I'm thinking, oh my God, if I'm the only one, I'm responsible. I've got to get, like, beaucoup signatures. So, I decide right away, okay, or actually I have already decided a while ago that I was going to go ahead and put myself on the line for this cause. So I broke the parade line and actually did the parade. And so I'm out there and I'm doing donuts with the Shriners, in their little cars and stuff, their little fire engines and stuff. And it was really cool. And the crowd was cheering. I mean, they were really into it. They were really receptive to my IR 124 sign. I wanted, and telling them that your vote counts. Don't let them take away your vote, because that's essentially what this state legislature here in Montana has done. So, people are cheering, and I'm telling you, this was a real positive experience. And one lady, she comes up to me, and I mean, she was crying. I mean, tears running down her face. I mean, it choked me up. I mean, I almost cried. And she said, thank you, sir. You're a great American. Thank you for what you're doing. And I had to explain to her what I am doing here. It is a matter of conscience. I am where I believe God wants me to be, because there are people who are suffering, and this is the only medicine. Cannabis is the only medicine that will help them. Like in chemo, and I did chemo. I know what that agony is all about. So that's why I was there, hitchhiking there. And so I'm there, and everybody's loving it. And finally my guys show up, and I was like, wow. And this is after I've done the parade route like 5 times. And, I'm pushing it, because this is a small town, You never know what the police are going to do. As a matter of fact, in that particular town, they've raided some of the shops that were, quote, legal. And anyhow, so there were quite a few moments with my post-traumatic stress disorder. I suffer pretty well, but I hide it. Anyhow, there were quite a few times, or at least a few times, when I really felt like bolting and hiding. But the thing that kept me going, was knowing that there are people that are suffering right now that have no access to their medicine. The only medicine that I know that works for chemo, because I took chemo. And so I could get up, and I did. And this is a challenge to you the rest of you people, you able-bodied people, if I can hitchhike to and from Stevensville to get some signatures, you can get certified with your able-bodied self and talk to the people that you know and get some signatures, okay? Now, I don't mean to sound preachy. Now, I just want to tell you, obviously I am the most unlikely political activist you could ever imagine. I mean, at one time I was a brainwashed communist. And that's another story. And my father, he is a Democrat. I was raised to be that way. And looks like I'm running out of power, so I'm going to cut this a little short. You probably don't think this is short, but, maybe I'll tell that story about how I became a communist and how I am now a conservative Christian. I was always a Christian, but anyhow, when somebody messes with your head and you don't know it, it's really a strange thing. You don't have control. But, so, I just want to tell you that I really appreciate all of you people who came out and supported the cause. And I don't want to start mentioning names because I'm sure that I will miss them or miss someone. And I just want you to know that you can sit and do nothing. That's easy enough. I mean, I did that for quite a while. And it's also easy to believe whatever people tell you on TV or whatever and form your opinions that way. But I'm challenging you to do a little research and find out if what I'm telling you about cannabis is true. It is a good medicine. It's been proven for thousands of years. We've only had a problem with it for the last couple hundred years, even less than that, really, with the Harrison Act. But that's another story. Another motto of mine: hippies ruin everything. No offense, hippies, but I mean, you want everything for free, and I'm sorry, this is the real world, and it's just not going to happen. So, I just want you to know that I risked going to jail, and actually even thought that I was going to go to jail. And if a person with post-traumatic stress disorder, can risk going to jail, which is one of my worst fears, you can at least call a congressman or write a op-ed opinion or something. Write your newspaper, call your congressman, sign the petition. Hey, there are lots of people that can help you out. If you don't know where to go to a site called Nature's Palliative. Nature's Palliative, and they can tell you where you can sign up. I'd just like to thank you for tuning in, and if this is really good enough, I will post it. If it's not, then I won't. I really appreciate your time. Sorry for rambling on. God bless you, God bless America, and may we all prevail in this cause that is so important. It's not about pot, it's about voters' rights. Remember that. They told us our vote doesn't count, but it does, and I'm here to prove it. Thank you. Peace out.